This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Fiscally responsible, financial geniuses, monetary magicians. These are the things people say about drivers who switch their car insurance to Progressive and save hundreds. Visit Progressive.com to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states or situations.
When you need mealtime inspiration, it's worth shopping Fred Meyer for thousands of appetizing ingredients that inspire countless mouth-watering meals. And no matter what tasty choice you make, you'll enjoy our everyday low prices. Plus, extra ways to save, like digital coupons worth over $600 each week and up to $1 off per gallon at the pump with points. So you can get big flavors and big savings. Fred Meyer, fresh for everyone. Fuel restrictions apply.
Aloha and welcome back to the Halloween podcast. I am your host, Lyle Perez, and today we're taking a trip to paradise. Well, with a twist. It's episode 11 of the Haunted America series, and we're exploring Hawaii. While this state is known for its beautiful beaches, lush landscapes, and vibrant culture, it also has a rich history filled with mystery and the supernatural. From haunted hotels to cursed forests, even though Hawaii is small, it has no shortage of ghost stories. So grab them tiki torches and follow me as we dive into 10 haunted locations in the Aloha State. But before we get started, I'm going to butcher a lot of these names, so I'm letting you know that right now. Gosh, I should have recorded this one last. All right, here we go. Our first stop takes us to the Iao Valley on the island of Maui. This lush green valley is not only a beautiful hiking destination, but also the site of one of the bloodiest battles in Hawaiian history. In 1790, the Battle of Kepaniwai took place here, where King Kamehameha I fought to reunite Hawaiian islands under his rule. It's said that the streams ran red with blood, and the valley has never been the same since. Visitors to the Iao Valley have reported hearing sounds of battle, war cries, and the clash of weapons, and the screams of wounded warriors echoing through the dense forest. Some have even seen shadowy figures moving among the trees, dressed in ancient Hawaiian warrior attire. Others have felt a sudden coldness, a strange sensation given the warm climate, and an overwhelming sense of sorrow. Locals believe these are the restless spirits of the fallen warriors who still roam the valley, forever locked in battle. The Iao Valley is open to the public, but those who visit are often warned to tread lightly and show respect for the spirits who reside there. Our next location is the USS Arizona Memorial in Pearl Harbor, Oahu. This solemn site marks the final resting place of over 1,000 sailors who lost their lives during the surprise attack on December 7, 1941. The memorial, which spans the sunken remains of the battleship USS Arizona, is a place of reflection and remembrance, but also, some say, of ghostly encounters. Visitors to the memorial have reported seeing shadowy figures on the deck of the submerged battleship, moving slowly as if still on duty. There are stories of people hearing the faint sound of a bugle playing taps, even though no live bugler is present. One of the most common sightings is a ghostly sailor who appears near the water's edge, saluting before vanishing into the mist. Some visitors have even claimed to feel a light touch on their shoulder, as if someone is standing beside them in silence. Paranormal investigators captured numerous EVPs at this site, including recordings of muffled voices, footsteps, and even a distinct "all hands on deck." The USS Arizona Memorial is open to the public, allowing people to pay their respect and perhaps connect with the spirits of the past. Now we move to Oahu's infamous Morgan's Corner, a secluded spot on the old Pali Road that has become a local legend for its haunted reputation. The legend begins with the story of a young woman who, after being rejected by her lover, hung herself from a tree at this very location. Another tragic tale is of a couple who parked at Morgan's Corner only to be attacked by a crazed killer. Visitors have reported seeing a woman in white wandering near the tree where she is said to have died. Her ghostly figure is often seen hanging from a noose, swaying back and forth before vanishing into thin air. Others have experienced their cars stalling or strange electrical malfunctions even when driving near the site. Some people claim to hear whispers coming from the darkness, and others have felt an unseen presence pressing down on their chest, making it difficult to breathe. Ghost hunters who have ventured to Morgan's Corner report feeling a sudden drop in temperature and capturing EVPs with a woman's voice saying, "Why?" or "Help me." The area is open, but it is not well lit, and locals advise visiting only during the day due to its dangerous and eerie reputation. Next, we visit the Hilton Hawaii Village in Waikiki, a luxurious resort that also has its share of ghost stories. The most famous ghost here is known as the Lady in Red. She is believed to be the spirit of a young woman who was murdered in one of the hotel's rooms in the 1950s. Guests have reported seeing a woman in a red dress wandering the halls late at night. She is often seen near the elevator, where she looks confused or distressed. Some have seen her in their rooms, standing at the foot of the bed or staring out the window. One guest reported that she saw the lady in red in the hotel mirror, only to turn around and find no one there. Another claimed to have been woken up by the sound of a woman softly singing a Hawaiian lullaby. Staff members have experienced cold spots and sudden drops in temperature, and there are reports of doors opening and closing on their own. Paranormal investigators have captured EVPs of a woman saying, "Help me," and "Where are you?" The Hilton Hawaii Village remains a popular destination, offering luxury and perhaps a ghostly encounter with the Lady in Red. Our journey takes us to the Nuuanu Pali Lookout, a breathtaking viewpoint on the windward coast of Oahu. But this beautiful spot has a darker side. In 1795, the Battle of Nuuanu took place here, where King Kamehameha and his forces pushed the opposing army off the cliff, resulting in hundreds of deaths. Visitors to the lookout have reported hearing the sound of distant battle cries and the clashing of spears and shields. Some have seen ghostly warriors standing at the edge of the cliff, their face filled with fear and determination, before vanishing into the mist. There are stories of people feeling a sudden, unexplained push when standing too close to the edge, as if the spirits of the fallen are reliving their final moments. One eerie legend warns against bringing pork over the Pali Highway, as if it is said to anger the spirits of ancient Hawaiian gods. Those who have defied this warning have reported their cars mysteriously stalling or seeing shadowy figures in their rearview mirrors. The Nuuanu Pali Lookout is open to visitors, but many believe it's wise to show respect to the spirits who still linger there.
So much of what we want to do can seem impossible, but the highest achievers among us are the people still striving, still reaching for something. It's those people who approach the impossible and embrace it. There's a vehicle for people like that. It's called the Defender. The Defender is an icon, reimagined for a new generation of explorers and fully equipped for 21st century adventures. 3D surround cameras with ClearSight ground view let you see underneath the vehicle and anticipate obstacles in rough terrain. And ClearSight Rear View offers an unobstructed rear view, even when you can't see through the back window. Driver aid technologies make driving and parking simpler, while intuitive driver displays are customizable to your journey. Plus, the next-generation Pivi Pro infotainment system helps make more of your world. There's a family of vehicles for Defender, too. Meet the Defender 90, Defender 110, and the 8-seat Defender 130. Are you ready to embrace the impossible? Explore the Defender at LandRoverUSA.com.
At Amica Insurance, we know it's more than just a car. It's the two-door coupe that was there for your first drive, the hatchback that took you cross-country and back, and the minivan that tackles the weekly carpool. For the cars you couldn't live without, trust Amica Auto Insurance. Amica. Empathy is our best policy.
Today, we'll be exploring the sounds of comfort. Listen closely. That's the sound of you getting a complimentary hand massage at the nail salon. And that's the sound of your favorite bedroom fan, still spinning after 5 years. Now listen to the sound of a cold, creamy Starbucks mocha frappuccino drink. With deliciously satisfying flavors, Starbucks Frappuccino drinks are comfort in a bottle.
Next, we head to the Big Island and visit the historic Volcano House Hotel, located near the rim of the Kilauea volcano. This hotel, which has been in operation since the 19th century, is not only known for its stunning views, but also for its paranormal activity. The most well-known ghost here is that of the White Lady, who is believed to be the spirit of a local woman who fell into the volcano long ago. Guests have reported seeing her figure wandering the hotel grounds, sometimes staring into the glowing crater. One guest awoke in the middle of the night to see a woman in white standing by the window, staring out at the volcano before slowly fading away. There are also stories of night marchers, the ghostly spirits of ancient Hawaiian warriors, who are said to march through the hotel grounds on certain nights. Staff have reported hearing the sound of drums beating in the distance, followed by the soft shuffle of footsteps. Paranormal investigators have captured EVPs of drumming and chanting in the hotel corridors. The Volcano House Hotel is open to guests, offering a unique stay near one of Hawaii's most active volcanoes, and perhaps a glimpse into its haunted history. Next, we stop by the Kaimuki House in Honolulu, one of the most infamous haunted locations in Hawaii. This unassuming house has been the source of numerous disturbing reports over the years, earning its nickname, the Haunted House of Kaimuki. The haunting is said to be caused by Akasha, a malevolent spirit in Japanese folklore that feasts on human corpses. Tenants have reported strange occurrences, such as windows and doors opening and closing by themselves, disembodied voices screaming, and a feeling of being watched. One terrifying story involves a woman who rented the house in the 1940s. She reportedly heard strange noises at night and was found strangled in her bed with no signs of a break-in. Most recently, there was a report in the 1970s of a young couple who fled the house after experiencing a terrifying encounter. They claimed that an invisible force began to choke the woman and dragged her across the floor. Police who arrived on the scene were shaken by the events, and many refused to ever return. The Kaimuki house remains vacant, but it continues to draw curious visitors who hope to catch a glimpse of its dark and terrifying past. Our next destination is the Palace Theater in Hilo on the Big Island. Opened in 1925, this historic theater is beloved by locals, but also rumored to be haunted. Many believe it is home to the spirit of a former projectionist who died in the building in the 1940s. Guests and staff have reported hearing the sound of film reel spinning late at night, even when the equipment is turned off. There are also reports of a man seen sitting in the balcony, staring down at the stage. When approached, he vanishes. Some say They've seen lights flickering and felt a cold breeze move through the theater, even when all the doors and windows are closed. Paranormal investigators have recorded a man's voice saying, "Show must go on," and a woman's voice softly singing from the empty stage. The Palace Theater remains open, hosting films and events, and its ghostly residents seem to enjoy the entertainment as much as the living. One of Hawaii's most famous ghost stories involves the Night Marchers. These ghostly warriors are said to march through various locations across the islands, often near sacred sites, beaches, and battlefields. The Night Marchers are said to be the spirits of ancient Hawaiian warriors who march in a solemn procession, sometimes accompanied by the sound of drums and chanting. Witnesses have reported seeing a line of torchlights moving through the night, accompanied by the faint sound of footsteps and whispers. Some have even seen ghostly figures dressed in ancient Hawaiian garb, carrying spears and wearing feathered helmets. Those who encounter the Night Marchers are advised to show respect by looking away, bowing down, and not making eye contact. According to legend, failure to do so could result in death. There's many reports of visitors who have fallen mysteriously ill or experienced sudden accidents after disregarding this warning. The Night Marchers are believed to be most active during the nights of full moons. So if you find yourself in Hawaii under a full moon, be careful where you tread. Our final stop brings us to the Byodo-In Temple in Oahu. This beautiful Buddhist temple, located in the valley of the temple's memorial park, is a replica of a 950-year-old temple in Japan. While it is a perfect place of peace and reflection, it also has a reputation for being haunted. Visitors have reported seeing shadowy figures walking around the temple grounds at night. Some have heard the faint sound of a gong being struck, even when there is no one nearby. One of the most common ghostly sightings is that of a monk who appears near the temple's bell. He is often seen bowing in prayer or staring out across the valley, only to vanish when approached. Paranormal investigators have captured EVPs of soft chanting and the sound of bells ringing. Some visitors have felt an intense, cold breeze, even on warm days. The Byodo-In Temple is open to the public, offering a serene escape, but also the chance of encountering one of its spectral inhabitants. And that's going to wrap up our haunted tour of Hawaii. From ghostly warriors to the Lady in Red, the Aloha State is filled with scary tales. Thank you guys for tuning in once again to Haunted America. If you're enjoying this series on the Halloween podcast, please consider leaving us a 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts from. Also, hit that subscribe button. If you have any questions, comments, or want to suggest anything for a future show, go ahead and send me an email, thehalloweenpodcast@gmail.com. If you'd like to show me some support, go ahead and go to our website, thehalloweenpodcast.com. Go to our merch store. I got a lot of cool stuff there for you guys, so go buy something and support your favorite Halloween podcast. And also don't forget to go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/thehalloweenpodcast. I post a lot of cool stuff there for you guys. I interact with a lot of you, so go there and say hello. And be sure to come back tomorrow when we continue our Haunted America series in Idaho. We'll be exploring haunted prisons, eerie lakes, and so much more. Until then, guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.
Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. Shopify is there to help you grow. Shopify helps you sell everywhere, from their all-in-one e-commerce platform to their in-person POS system. Shopify's got you covered. Shopify helps you turn browsers into buyers with the internet's best converting checkout, 36% better on average compared to other leading commerce platforms, and sell more with less effort thanks to Shopify Magic, your AI-powered all-star. What I love about Shopify is how no matter how big you want to grow, Shopify gives you everything you need to take control and take your business business to the next level. Shopify powers 10% of all e-commerce in the U.S., and Shopify is the global force behind Allbirds, Rothy's, and Brooklinen, and millions of other entrepreneurs of every size across 175 countries. Plus, Shopify's award-winning help is there to support your success every step of the way. Because businesses that grow with Shopify. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/Westwood1. All lowercase. Go to shopify.com/Westwood1 now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/Westwood1.
So much of what we want to do can seem impossible, but the highest achievers among us are the people still striving, still reaching for something. It's those people who approach the impossible and embrace it. There's a vehicle for people like that. It's called the Defender. The Defender is an icon, reimagined for a new generation of explorers and fully equipped for 21st century adventures. 3D surround cameras with ClearSight ground view let you see underneath the vehicle and anticipate obstacles in rough terrain. And ClearSight rear view offers an unobstructed rear view even when you can't see through the back window. Driver aid technologies make driving and parking simpler, while intuitive driver displays are customizable to your journey. Plus, the next-generation Pivi Pro infotainment system helps make more of your world. There's a family of vehicles for Defender, too. Meet the Defender 90, Defender 110, and the 8-seat Defender 130. Are you ready to embrace the impossible? Explore the Defender at LandRoverUSA.com.
Every day, our world gets a little more connected, but a little further apart. But then, there are moments that remind us to be more human.
Thank you for calling Amica Insurance.
Hey, I was just in an accident.
Don't worry, we'll get you taken care of.
At Amica, we understand that looking out for each other isn't new or groundbreaking. It's human. Amica, empathy is our best policy.
Hey parents, Greenlight is here to take one big thing off your to-do list, teaching your kids about money. With a Greenlight debit card and money app of their own, kids and teens learn to earn, save, and invest. You can send money instantly, set flexible controls, and get real-time notifications of your kids' money activity. Set up chores and put allowance on autopilot to reward them for their hard work. Then learn about the world of money together. Get 1 month free when you sign up at greenlight.com/podcast.
At your job, do you ever have to deal with a nose roller? How about a snub pulley? Well, if you're installing a new conveyor belt system, dealing with the different components can sound like you're speaking a foreign language. Luckily, you've got a team ready to help. Grainger's technical product specialists are fluent in maintenance, repair, and operations. So whenever you want to talk shop, just reach out. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.